So, hey, what is up, guys? Reading is really something which is lacking in today's generation and which is also an serious problem. And the person who are reading aren't able to remember the principles and use them in their daily lives. And that's why in today's video we're going to discuss about how to get most out of each and every self-help or any kind of book you read and make your life more interesting and more happy. I am Rashid Patel from Notionverse, and without wasting any more time, let's directly get into our first point, which is execution. Now, execution is the only and the most important thing. Many of the people just read the books and throw it away. Like they read one book, they read second book, they read third book, and they read fourth book. And the mistake they're doing is that they aren't executing. Like after you complete a one book or after you complete a chapter, you need to execute the principle which are mentioned them below. That's the way you can take most out of each and any kind of book. The second point is consistency. Many people are just aren't able to read the book consistently. For example, a person reads 20 pages on day 1, then day 2 and day 3 he completely forgets that he had buy a book which he had to read, and on day 4 suddenly he got motivation and then he wrote 30 pages. This is not the right way to read a book, guys, because this way you aren't going to remember any kind of principles even you start executing. Therefore, consistency is important. It's okay if you read 10 pages a day, but you have to show up every single day and read that 10 pages at any cost. Third point is distraction. Many people I have seen they are reading books and their phone is just beside them, or reading an ebook and listening to audiobook with their phone notification turned on. So if you're distracted, like if you're reading book, a notification pops up and it's really important. So what do? You just go check there and you tell yourself, okay, just it would take 1 minute, but when that 1 minute turns into 20 minutes, we don't know. That's why you have to stay away from all of the distraction, because if you're reading 10 page and then you're suddenly distracted, you're not giving your brain enough time to get that principle in correctly, and if your brain doesn't get it correctly, the execution is also going to bad. Fourth tip is note taking. You have to make a habit of taking pretty notes. Why notes are important? Because for example, if you have an exam tomorrow, you're not going to read the entire textbook today. You're just going to go through your all of the notes that you have been made. So that's what I'm just trying to say. At the times of execution, at the times of revision, if you want to read the book, you don't have to read the book again. You can just open your notes or the highlights and you can go through all of the concept which is mentioned there. Now for note taking, Notionverse has an interesting thing.
So this is the actual template which you are looking for, which is capable and powerful enough to store your all of the book data. And as you can see that I am using it on my daily basis. So here is a currently reading section. So now I am reading this 4 books. When you click on the book, here you get some additional information and even the progress bar, obviously. Then after I finish book, I can also write all about the book in 3 sentences, then my first impression, and then I can also write chapter wise notes. In chapter wise, the main idea of the chapter and the key points. I can also write a review. This would help me to take the most out of my book, and that's why each and every book I read, after the book I try to solve this, and while I'm solving I recall through my ideas, and that's way I remember all of the principles, and then I try to give my best to use it in my daily life. And here is a highlight section. Here are all the same as if you go on the book, you'll see all of the books. And if you That's where you have genres, authors, highlights, format, language, and each and everything. There is also a highlight section where from each and every book you can get your main key points. So now you don't have to open the book and search. Either you can just go to highlight section and add a filter, or you can already go through all of their highlight points which you want to remember. You can also find the chapter and the page number and the importance.
Alright, so back to the topic. These were the 4 tips that I wanted to give you to get the most out of each book. And wait, don't leave. Bonus tip is don't wait for motivation to spike in you, because I believe that motivation is a myth. And don't believe on motivation, don't wait for motivation to start any kind of work. Just start the work and you'll get in the momentum, and once you get that momentum, nobody is going to stop you. So mark my words, motivation is a myth, and don't wait for motivation. And I tell you that after completing this video, just stop scrolling YouTube anonymously and go take that book out and read something valuable. So yeah, that's what's it for me. I hope that you would be able to get the most out of each and every book, and if you are able to get, then please comment down below, and do not forget to check the Notionverse template, which is really gonna help you. And I personally keep all of my book notes and each and everything regarding to book in that store completely safe, so I suggest you to at least have a look over it. And I hope that I'll meet you in the next video, so see you there.